everybody. So I wanted to make a video to show you all my planners that I have. These are my two traveler's notebooks and my plum paper planner, which I've been doing for years. This year's my first year working with these. This is my 5th year working with plum paper. And then I had bought a mini happy planner for Amber for her birthday, but when I bought it, I did not realize it was from 2018 through June of 2019, so it wasn't going to be any good. But I knew she would like the cover, so I bought, when I got it, I took out all the papers that were in it. I made my own, and I'm using stickers to cover up the dates and fixing it up for myself. And then for hers, I went and bought, they called expansions, and they're undated, so I put them in. I put it all together for her, bought her lined paper, note paper, and so she can do whatever she wants with it. So it's all brand new. It's, you know, and where it said 2018 to 2019 on the cover, I used my label maker, made her name, and covered it up. She's thrilled with it. She loves it. And then I wanted to try Classic Planner from Happy Planner, and this doesn't start till July, but I do want to start it in June. And so I did happen to buy some extra expansion, and so I'm going to start it in June. And so those are everything, and now I just need to figure out, wonder what oh, there it is. Now I need to figure out I will be working in all of these all year to see what I really, really like. Why is the cat underneath my butt in the chair? Sorry, Pearl, but you can't sit there. Okay, so let's get started. I know you've all seen these, and we're just going to talk a little bit about all of them. So, like I said, my plum paper planner I have been doing for years. This is my 5th year, but this is the largest size. I accidentally bought the largest size. The one thing I love about plum paper is I can't even tell you how many covers you can choose from. And it comes with the date, and you can have your name, you can have it without your name, but every year I pick a different cover. They're gorgeous. And mine's called a weekly planner, and I really didn't need this size. It was way too big for what, because I don't go anywhere, I don't have meetings, I don't have a job besides babysitting, so I really didn't need this big. But it comes in, and so it shows you 2019, the whole year. And what I did is I highlighted the holidays in the yellow, birthdays in the green, and anniversary in the pink. So that's what I did. And then when you turn it, you get special dates. Okay, so Blake's birthday is the 29th. So in January, February, March, I wrote down what my color lawns I was doing, and then the birthdays for the months. Then you turn it, and you have this. So I could have made different kinds of plans and goals. I didn't stick to any of these. I haven't stuck to any of these goals. So that was pretty useless for me. Then there's a blank page, which I like to write down all my TV shows and what season it is. So those were the fall 2018, because this starts in January. You also can start the planner in any month you want. I always start it in January and through December, so it would So from leftover from the fall season, I wrote down. So when the fall season starts this year, I will write these down here. But I stopped watching Riverdale. It got crazy. Shadowhunters is done. I need to write down Game of Thrones and write that that's done as well. So then you get the monthly highlights page, and you've got goals number 1, goals number 2, goals number 3, birthdays, events, things to remember. So I don't use this very often. I do like to write down, like in January, I like to burn my peppermint candles. I also like to buy my peppermint bath shower gel and lotion for the month, and I like to drink peppermint tea. So I don't know why, it's my OCD in me. I'm a list maker. And then this is my index. It says January. I no longer make a slash once the day is over. And this is before I knew about stickers and putting them in the books. I never knew about any of that. But this is my TV. This has always been for my TV. I've always written down what I'm going to watch. I only write down if they are new episodes. If they are not a new episode, it did not get written in here. My movies were always, or my TV shows were always written in purple, and the movies were always written in pink. That's how I've just always done it. And then this is the weekly. It's vertical. I love the vertical, so I'm going to learn how to use horizontal here this year too. But, you know, I've always done coloring, and so I made a small list. Once I started watching videos, I started learning where to put the washi tape, but I don't even know if I'm going to do that the way I have been. So there's your weekly, and then I've always crossed it off. And then you can have as many of the paper put in. So I've always written down, I've always had a page of all my finished coloring pages, all the books I've read, the movies I watched for the month, all the YouTube videos I made for the month, a coloring haul, a book haul, and I think that's it. And then I had extra because I did that January challenge. I made a ton of videos in January, so I have extra. And then there's still extra paper here. So what I might do is when this planner's all filled, I'll just take these out. And then I'll just have scrap paper. So that is how this one is set up. And then in the back here, we'll get done. Let's go with December. Well, in the back, after the lined paper, you have some dotted paper. And I still need to write in this. For some reason, every year I've always done this. I've always written down all the celebrity deaths of the year. And I have not written them down. They're written on a scrap piece of paper, but I haven't put them in this yet. So it does come with several sheets of the dotted paper. Then you have passwords, the website, username, password, and I probably should put them all in here because I don't take this out of the house. If I took this out of the house, I would definitely not write that in. And then you have my contacts. So it's, you know, the person's name, their phone number, their email, their house. So that's probably how I would use it too. So you've got my contacts. And another page of my contacts, and then this page tells you all the U.S. holidays and the holiday and the date for this year, the date for next year, and 2021. I don't know why they do 3 years worth, but they do. And then you have next year's calendar on the back, and there's an envelope, a pocket. You have a pocket, not an envelope, a folder, like a folder. So you got that there, and on this also. I have never used them. The other good thing about these planners are they are like a vinyl. They're very heavy, and they're covered by these plastic sheets to keep them nice and clean. So this I've been using for this one this year, but 5 years I've been working with this company, and I really, really like them. And, you know, I've always watched Sharon do her traveler's notebooks, and I've never really wanted one. And then Dee Dee showed it in her New Year's Eve stream. And she was giving one away, and she was showing it and the things you can do with it. And I thought, you know what? I would like one for my reading because I can take it with me when I babysit. So I ended up buying the same journal that she showed. And it came with inserts, but I wanted some different inserts. So I went on Etsy because Robin's helped me a lot. Robin loves reading. She helped me a lot get going on these planners. And I wanted, you know, I love purple. But I wish I hadn't put all these tabs on them and should have just used a paper clip because they're a pain. But I started learning to decorate these. So I have done a little decorating in them, not a lot. And then in here I have the dates. Here, let me go on. Now I decorate them. And I've always written in when I have blog tours. The blog tours have always gone in there. And then my TBR has always gone here. And then I've always marked it when I've read them. So that is what I've done in that insert. And then I have another insert that's lined that I have the series that I'm reading or that I want to get to next. And so the author's written down with the books in order that I want to read. And then in this insert is my TBR. So this is my TBR for May. These are all the books I wanted to read. Unfortunately, I did not. These here, I write down the books that I'm supposed to read for blog tours, and I don't always get accepted for blog tours if they have too many people sign up. And then this is my TBR. I usually number 1 through 11 through here, and then if I have extra time, I have extras filled out to get to. So that is how I've used this. And then this is my reading plans and goals of the authors that I want to read this year and how I want to read them. So that's how I've used this. And this goes with me every day when I babysit. So if I finish a book, I can start another one. And then because I bought that, I thought, well, I could use one for coloring. So that's when I bought this one also. This also was from Amazon. And again, I had bought many inserts from, it was called a Yellow Paper House, I believe, on Etsy. This also has my monthly calendar, which I now decorate up a little bit. I forgot to, and I circle the days that I have off. I don't really put any other stickers on here, just the washi tape. And then the week. So this is the week, no. This is the week I'm working on, so I have my days off, and the some of this will change for next week. But these are anything that has to do with color-in videos that I need to make. I put them here, and then to do are the pictures that I want to color on for the week. So that's how I've been using this. And then this here is all the artists' coloring books I have, like Rita Berman. And then if I like the colored pencils that I used in those books, I write them in. So like Clara Markova, I like the Lyra Rembrandts in her book. I like the Luminance in her books and the Prismacolors. So I'm just starting to do that. So and right now I'm doing Tomislav Tomics. I wrote down the Pablos. Johanna Basford, the Prismacolors are great in her books. So that's what I have been doing. And then this one is my watch later. So I have a ton of videos that I still want to watch and color along with. So I have them written down. I also have a folder on YouTube that says watch later, and it's private so nobody else can see it. And so when I do finish the video, I can mark it off. And then these are all my whips. So these are my whips for May, and I did just finish. Did I mark it off? I don't even know if it's in here. I didn't even write it down. So when I finish a picture, I can cross it off, and then next month I will make my new whip. So whatever ones are crossed off won't be on here. So that's what I use for that. And then these are the color alongs, like the ones that I wanted to join in on, and I haven't. I did do a Hannah Lynn, so I can count that. But I haven't done any of the other ones, unfortunately. So hopefully that'll change this summer. I will get more coloring in, but that's how I use this. Now, this is a mini happy planner. I had bought this, I bought one for Amber. So these were the innards that were in hers, but these were dated from July of 2018 through June of 2019, and I'm like, really? I never paid attention when I bought it. I didn't want to send it back to Amazon, so I bought metal rings and to match her her cover, and I bought the, I don't know if they're called expansion pack or extension packs, but I bought them and I set it all up for her. She loves it. The day she got it, her birthday was last Saturday. Dylan said she sat and played with it for 3 hours putting stickers in it, and she wants to know where else she can buy stickers in the craft store. So I told her they all sell stickers, and I told her who to watch for YouTube videos. So this is what I have. And I'm going to start taking this with me every day, but this doesn't start till July 1st. So I am going to use this. It'll tell, you know, what, I don't think I'm going to write TV shows in this. I think what I'm going to use this for is to write down what movies I did watch. And this is a horizontal spread. So I already wrote down the dates. So July 1st starts on a Monday, so I can cross off June and put a sticker there. And you've got notes, and I had scribbled on there ideas how to use this, and instead of putting it in pencil, stupid me wrote it ink. So I did cross that out. That will get stickers. And if you don't want to work with this color scheme, you can also white that out, put up another sticker. But I think what I'm going to do is, this is going to go with me every day when I babysit. When I finish a book, I'm going to write it in. If I finish a coloring page that day, I'm going to write it in. If I watch a movie that night, I'm going to write it in the movie. So I think that's how I want to work this book. And to see if I really like the mini size. And if I make videos, I'll probably write that in too. Because I just want to play with the mini just to see if it's too small for me. But I also, once I get going with this, if I do like this and I want to take it with me for babysitting, I might buy the extender rings and the lined paper that you can put in here and do a TBR list and stuff, and I won't have to take my coloring and my traveler's notebook every day. So for this year, I am going to take both of those traveler's notebooks and this. And then at the end of the year, if I realize I do like this mini and don't want to take the travelers with me, I might do that. And this runs from July 1st of this year through June of next year. And no, I don't have a cover on it. So I'm thinking I'm going to buy the Happy Planner Punch. And I'm going to get some scrap scrapbook paper, because I used to do scrapbooking, and I will put the scrapbook paper on cardstock because it's heavier, and put a punch and make it my cover. And I could change the cover every month if I wanted to, because I have so much scrapbook paper. So I might do that. And then I wanted to start using a happy planner. This is the classic size. I did not realize that it runs from July through June. This is an 18-month planner. It runs from July through next year, December. I wanted one that ran from January to December. So, I am going to start using it in June because I had bought an expansion pack. And so, there's no dates. This is just for June because I want to start trying to use this. And this is a vertical. It's a vertical layout. And I have this, and it's so that I can use this like a bookmark. I think this is called a dashboard. And it comes right off, and you can put it on and off every week. And then my TBR would be there for the whole month, but I can take it off each week. That's how you take them on and off. And just take it and put it in the next one. So that's how I'm doing that. And then everybody's live streams. So I made copies of the live streams, and I highlighted my time zone and the ones that I really like to watch. And then this came with stickers. But this setup, this is just for June. It's vertical. But starting in July, these are already dated because it's 2019. It has this kind. And I think this is, I don't even remember what they called it, but it only came with daily to-dos. It did not come with a calendar. So I had to go and order, again, expansion packs. And so for the daily to-dos, I will put all my colored finishes here, my books read here, all my YouTube videos that I will be making there. Movies watched, my coloring hauls, my book hauls, and miscellaneous haul. And there's a note page, and then in here I also will have my monthly TBR and the color lawns that I want to do for the month. So that's how that is. And then this, I know I screwed up. I'll be using a whiteout. This is called a dashboard layout, and I am not sure how much I am going to like this. I will learn. I watch a lot of videos on how to use it, so I'm getting ideas. This will be my weekly TBR, chores for the week. I don't know why laundry is written here because I don't do laundry every day. I only do it on my day off. My YouTube videos that I want to make, and my buddy colors. Here on these, I would write the book I finished. If I finish, if I watched and colored something, a buddy color, a buddy read, they will get written in here. This would take the place of my plum paper. That's why I'm using it. Even though everything I would be doing in this, I'm doing in my plum paper. But I want to see if I would like the dashboard and if I like the happy planner. So that is everything that I will be doing for this year. And I know it's a lot. But I still don't have as many planners as some of the other planner people do because they have a ton of planners they use every month. But I did get the new extender rings, and I bought, because I keep my planners every year. I bought the clear cover that you can make, their do-it-yourself covers. You can make your own covers out of pictures and stuff. So I bought those, and I think what I'm going to do is take out June through December and put it in the covers that I'm going to make, and then I will keep that separate. I don't know yet. I'm still learning. I'm still playing. And I'm having a lot of fun playing with this and stickers and washi tape. So that is everything. And I hope that you enjoyed this. If you have ideas for me, bring them on, because I am all up for learning how to use this stuff. And I probably will make my own covers for this mini, because this doesn't have a cover. And I don't want it getting ruined. So I think I'm going to make scrap. Like I said, I'm going to buy a Happy Planner punch and make covers, so they will have covers. So thank you for watching and listening to me ramble, and I promise you this weekend I will get Plan With Me videos made for this week. I have a lot of new stickers that I want to play with, and yeah, stay tuned. Thank you so much for letting me ramble with you guys. And I know there is another company called Erin Condren. I never tried theirs. There's Foxy Fix. There's another Fox one. There's so many planners out there and companies that I am always willing to try. You know, that's why I like the idea of the mini. It's not as big. I can play around with it. And some of them come, like I said, with a dashboard. Some of them come vertical spread. Some of them come horizontal spread. I've always used the vertical, and I'm learning. So I'm just playing this year. That's all I'm going to do, is do a lot of playing around to see what I really, really like. So thank you so much for watching, and talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.